자, 그러면 12월 29일 목요일 모닝 헤드라인스 뉴스캐스터 레이와 함께 시작합니다.
Korea's first lunar orbiter, Danuri, has successfully entered the moon's orbit 145 days after being launched into space, according to the Science Ministry and the Korea Aerospace Research Institute.
우리나라의 첫 달 궤도선 다누리가 발사 145일 만에 달 상공 임무 궤도에 성공적으로 안착했다고 과학기술정보통신부 그리고 한국항공우주연구원이 발표했습니다.
Korea's population has declined for 36 consecutive months, according to Statistics Korea, due to a combination of plunging birth rate, aging population, and the COVID-19 pandemic.
저출산과 고령화, 코로나19 등의 요인들이 복합적으로 작용하면서 우리나라 인구가 최근 3년 동안 내리 감소했다고 통계청이 밝혔습니다.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has signed a decree that bans the supply of crude oil and oil products from February 1st for 5 months to nations that impose a price cap agreed by Western nations.
블라디미르 푸틴 러시아 대통령은 서방 국가들이 정한 러시아산 원유 가격 상한제를 도입하는 국가에 원유 및 석유 제품 판매를 오는 2월 1일부터 5개월 동안 금지하는 법령을 통과시켰습니다.
A 22-year-old woman has tragically frozen to death while trying to wait out a historic snowstorm in Buffalo, New York, after her car was stranded in snow on her way home from work.
미국 뉴욕주 버팔로에서 역대급 폭설 속에 퇴근하던 22세 여성이 눈 속에 고립돼 상황이 종료되기를 차 안에서 기다리다 안타깝게 동사하는 사고가 발생했습니다.
A British metal detectorist's unexpected find of an ancient Roman gold earring in a field has been declared treasure and will be lent to a museum exhibition.
한 영국 남성이 들판에서 금속 탐지기로 우연히 찾아낸 고대 로마 시대의 금 귀걸이가 보물로 지정됐습니다. 이 귀걸이는 대여 절차를 거쳐 박물관에도 전시될 예정입니다. And those are today's headlines. Morning Headline Expressions. From the headlines today, we looked at the term orbit.
Right, Danuri entered the moon's orbit.
Yeah.
So now it's within the moon's gravity, and now it's orbiting around the moon. So it's taking that curved path.
So it can be used as a verb as well. It's orbiting around the moon, and it's in the moon's orbit.
Absolutely.
아하, 궤도라는 뜻입니다. 동사로 쓸 수도 있고요. 이렇게 돈다라는 뜻으로. 자, 그 다음에 plunging.
Plunging. So you could jump off a diving board or a dock into the water, and if it was high, you would probably go really deep into the water. You would plunge into the water. When it's used, when we're talking about figures, right? So say usually price levels. In this case, we were talking about Korea's population or Korea's birth rate.
Right.
Stock prices, when they plunge, they drop and they drop drastically.
Yeah.
And usually quickly, right? It's like if you fall into water, you plunge down quickly.
그죠.
You go down really quick.
떨어진다, plunging이고요. When it comes to clothing, if I just mention a little bit about necklines, there's something called a plunging neckline, and that means it's very low.
Oh, right, okay.
그래서 여성 옷들 중에 이렇게 넥라인이 이제 깊게 파인 그런 옷을 plunging neckline이 있다, 이렇게 말하기도 합니다. 그래서 아래로 뚝 떨어졌다, 이런 의미고요. What about imposing something?
When you impose something, it's usually some kind of rule or a tax, for example.
Yeah.
And it's done by an authority figure or an authority, any government, for example, and they force people to accept it, right? It's imposed on people. They apply it and there's no negotiation. They're just going ahead and doing it.
Exactly. When you impose something, 도입하다 아니면 시행하다 의미로 보시면 되겠고요. How to wait something out.
Wait something out? Exactly kind of how it's something that usually this is used for weather, right? Snowstorm, rainstorm. just stay inside. Yeah, it's usually you have some plan, right? To go somewhere, to travel somewhere. But because it's so dangerous, traveling during that inclement weather, you decide to stay put,
Yeah.
wait for it to pass, and then you can go when it's safer.
inclement weather는 악천후예요. 그래서 안 좋은 날씨가 계속되면 그냥 끝나길 기다려야겠다. I think I'm just going to wait it out. 이렇게 말할 수 있어요. wait out라는 표현이었고요. 마지막으로 be declared something or be declared treasure.
Right. Yeah. So if you declare something, if you declare A as B, then you're officially saying that A is B. Right. So the man found this earring. It looked like a gold earring. Okay. Is it real? Is it gold? How old is it? Is it treasure? Does it classify as treasure? So somebody looks at it and then they officially determine
Yeah.
whether or not it is, and then announce that it is. So they've
Yeah.
declared, yep, okay, it is.
선언하다의 의미가 원래는 있어요. 그래서 royal family 같은 경우에는 I declare you king, or I declare you a knight, 뭐 이렇게 할 수 있어요. 선언하다의 의미 그렇게 쓸 수 있고, 아니면 공항에서는 you can declare something at the airport, 세관 신고할 때 이런 그 신고하다의 의미. 여기서는 지정의 의미가 있죠. 보물로 지정이 됐습니다. It's been declared treasure. Alright, well that's going to do it for our headline expressions. 자, 모닝 헤드라인 expressions는요. 오디오 어학당과 유튜브에서 무료로 다시 듣기 하실 수 있습니다.